I think my favorite part about the A Mary Pat crowds has got to be the diversity of you guys. White and different shades of white. You guys are blended in with the snow.
Hey guys, we are here at Soul Joel's in downtown Royersford. Is this downtown?
Oh, it's downtown.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can hear, if you wait long enough, you can hear the train. Or you can come and see a set and watch them not tell the main comic about the train coming. That's even better.
But there's a few times where I forgot that the comics don't know about it. And then, it's a freight train.
Yeah, it's a freight train. So we haven't had any hobos jump off.
It'll catch you off guard.
Okay, yeah. But I have been here for a couple shows where it's been not just like a small local comic. It's been like it's been
absolutely
some big comics.
But you also brought a friend that you said owned an ink shop, and then they were all tattooed up. And I was like, so you own a tattoo shop?
Yeah, on stage he's doing his stand-up. He's like, oh, you guys got a tattoo shop. And we're all like...
Yeah. And I didn't realize it was a print shop. Like it was 1988. And I was like, but that's the ink shop.
Right.
Whoops.
Like, who has ink shops now?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, to me now, I'm like, ink shop, like, who's, we worked out of the printing press.
Yeah. You walk in with a bunch of mooks, all tattooed up. I mean, your friends.
Right, my friends, yeah. And his labia-shaped fold-out chair. That thing was
like he's John Lennon.
Yeah. So we're down here at Soul Joel's.
I digress. Sorry.
No. It's all right. I've been to a number of shows, man. But tell us a little bit about your background, because I feel like you kind of talk a little bit about it here and there on the videos you guys do.
Yep.
But I feel like we don't get a full idea of where you come from.
So I've always been doing shows at other places. Right before we opened up Soul Joel's, we were at the Valley Forge Casino, but we've set up shows in 21 different states, always doing shows at other people's venues. And then we, in 2019, we opened up our first brick and mortar, Soul Joel's, here in Royersford, and went from 1 day a week to being open 5 days a week from November 1st, 2019 to the end of February 2020, and then 2 weeks later, shut down. So we just never stopped. When we came outside July 3rd, we've been outside ever since, because now we were 140 seats inside, and out here, we can comfortably fit 300 to 400 if we go outside the dome. And it's just, we never wanted to go back in because the numbers were going to spike last fall, like a year ago, and we just thought, we might as well stay outside. And then December of 2020, we ended up getting the dome, and we haven't looked back since.
The one thing I am disappointed about this place is there have never been any jokes about it being the Thunderdome. And I know you're an 80s guy, so I've always been waiting for it. And I'm like, I'm going to have to just write into my stand-up for open mic on Tuesday.
Absolutely. I always say when people walk in, I'm like, is it your first time? I'm like, well, welcome to the Thunderdome.
Right.
Some people laugh. Some people just like, what? Like, what? They're like, what's sand? And then they turn the corner. They're like, oh, that's a lot of sand.
Down here at the Royersford Sandy Beach Resort.
Yeah, exactly. Making it happen.
You are making it happen. So, like, what was your favorite comic to have come here? Because I feel like the amount of success you guys have had has been in a very, very short spurt for a comedy club. Like, you guys are like on the U.S. map for comedy clubs. Like, no joke.
There was a bunch of different comics that. One of the guys that caught me by surprise was Michael Rappaport, because of his online persona and growing up in the 90s, seeing him in all the movies and like looking up to him. And then he couldn't have been the nicest guy, like just did all the selfie videos and all the promotions. And when he got here, I was like, did you know that he goes, I went head to head with the Eagles on a Sunday night? Yeah, I'm a Giants fan. You think I care? And then I said it, like, because I woke up Friday morning, I never know what kind of press the comics are going to do.
Right.
And he did Preston and Steve and CBS Morning Show, and I thanked him when he was here. I go, thanks for doing all that press. He goes, are you kidding me? I should have done more. I'll do more. And I was like,
that's
man,
awesome.
He could have cashed my check and never.
Yeah.
But he ended up texting me the next day and said, thanks so much for that. I had a lot of fun. So that was cool. Obviously, Jim Brewer. Just, SNL and Half Baked, growing up watching him, having him here 12 times in 1 year. And the other thing is Louis C.K.
Right.
And it's like, how the heck could I have imagined 2 years ago having these comics here? He was one of the guys that came here, and it was, again, like many other comics, their first set coming back from quarantine. And that's one of the things that we've pride ourselves here at Soul Joel's is comics, whether they're getting ready for a special or a tour, they come here first and try out their stand-up, and they have notes on stage, but the audiences have known that they're trying out their stuff. That's been pretty cool.
that was also one of the cool things of coming back from COVID was seeing some of these comics from New York who are like very seasoned comics come here and they're like, holy hell, like I feel like I just came out of the closet, like it's been a year and a half. And they had their notes and they were kind of seeing like, all right, let's see if this one lands.
Yeah.
That's what's really cool about it is that's my favorite thing is when you see a comic like riffing or like doing stuff kind of off the cuff where it's not scripted, but also like when they're trying that early material because I've been a huge fan of Sam Morril and I've been following Mark Norman because they relatively in the last year or two weren't very well known. Even now, sometimes like I'll say their names people don't know unless they're really into comedy. But that's the really cool thing was watching them progress from like a joke and like where that joke ended up landing in their bits and everything. And I got to see that happen here. So.
Oh, absolutely. And the thing that I always compare it to, if people don't know, it's like if you're going to start working out again and then you haven't been in the gym in a while and it's like that first day back at the gym, like I was like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was like, it's dinner time.
I literally just went to Stable 12.
Rubbing himself.
I literally went to Stable 12 and House to Burger before this, and a cider. So yeah,
I'm like Luke,
keep going with the gym stuff, yeah.
but that's what it's like. So people don't realize that the comics are just trying to get their bearings again on stage, and that's what it's like. Getting back in. But yeah, it's been great having List and Norman. I mean, they help put us on the map as well by bringing so many hot shows. No matter who it is, and that's how we try to brand ourselves. Is people come here, doesn't matter who the comic is, whether they've seen them on TV or not, or they're famous. They just know it's going to be a good show.
Yeah, it's always a good show here at Soul Joel's. I've not been to one. I've brought people that have never been here, never heard of it. Especially during COVID, people came here. They weren't used to going out at all.
Right.
And they were like, okay, he's going to take me out. It's an out. They were thinking it was like a community, like, like
I have to
play
pay
or something.
and bring my own stuff.
Yeah. So I brought people here and they were in stitches. Like after the first comic, the opener, they're like, I can't believe this is going on. We've been inside for like a year and a half.
Right.
And this is the most amazing thing I've been to, even aside from COVID. They were like, I hope, and they kept saying, I hope they keep doing this outside.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, no, it's been great. The other thing is obviously Andrew Dice Clay.
Right.
And when he came here and sold out the shows, and he calls it the boutique tour. But when he was here the second time, I got to know him a little bit more. And I said, do you ever think about how crazy it is that there was more people at Madison Square Garden when he sold it out twice than live in this borough? He goes, how many people live here? I go, 4,500. He goes, there was 36 at the Garden. It's just hilarious. I mean, just to put things in perspective.
Yeah. And he's always wearing a Soul Joel's t-shirt, like everything I see him in now.
Yeah. Well, I didn't return his phone call, and he posted on social media the other day, and he goes, need more Soul shirts, and tags us. I was like, all right, I'll get you more shirts.
That's awesome. Awesome. And I'll play back to the video.
Luke. Hey, buddy. Hey, it's Joel. For Red Bearded Marketing, I got a Wascally Wabbit, that Doppler Dan videos. He's not happy with this little inner tube, unicorn inner tube float that I got him. I saw some pictures you posted online. You know that mega unicorn float? No, massive, the big one. Yeah. No, we need it. We need it for this video. Doppler Dan needs it, or my ass is grass.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Back to the video, but we actually did a video together for Andrew Dice Clay's. It was the beginning of the festival.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And he's going to come back again, and he's just been great building a brand, and a lot of other guys have come here because of him.
Yeah, and amazingly, none of the staff died despite our best efforts with the blow up unicorn.
Yeah, and I thank you again for that.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime you want me to bring the unicorn, we should probably hang it from the ceiling, maybe.
Yeah, a little memento.
Yeah, like let's spin like a disco ball. But if you guys haven't come down to Soul Joel's, make sure you do. Bring a date, bring your mom, bring your grandma, bring anybody. It's a fun time.
That was an interesting way to end this. Thank you, Luke.
Yeah. But also bring your own food if you're going to be hungry. So
yeah.
All right. Thanks, dude.
That was awesome.
This is the Beards channel. Follow me while I'm on my adventures, meeting new friends and living my best life. Exploring this world and everything it has to offer, while getting some good food. So click that subscribe button. I dare you.